Grab your tissues because Anita finally told Danny and Nicole she has breast cancer. And as you can imagine, it was as sad as you thought it was going to be. They got Nicole doing the ugly cry, sliding on the wall, and Danny wrapped up in Andre's arms. So good, so good. Tears. Not right now, but oh my gosh, it was so good. Now, at first I was like, how come Anita is inviting them over right now to tell them she has breast cancer? But then we find out her surgery is scheduled for New Year's morning. So literally, this is the only chance before her surgery she has to tell her daughters. I've said this many times now, this storyline is heavy and real. And I know it's going to save lives. I've been bugging all the women in my life about their mammograms, young and old, and I'm planning to talk to my doctor about my cancer risks. Bravo to you, Michelle, and the cast who is going to do this storyline justice. Ted and Shanice finally kissed, and you know what? I'm pivoting. I've said a few times I don't want them together, but Ted deserves to be happy. And if Shanice is okay with being with a man who made a mistake decades ago and hid it from his wife, and now he's divorced, then we can be happy for her. So yeah, they're together and I'm okay with that. They were talking in the hospital and they left separately because, Leslie was lurking and interrupted their conversation. But then they both end up at Orphe Jeans and at the strike of midnight, they kiss. Now, speaking of Leslie, she interrupted the conversation between Ted and Shanice because one, she's jealous, and two, she wants Ted to head up the steering committee for this health clinic that she has so graciously named after herself. And you know what? Good on Ted for having her back off because he has come a long way from being the man who gave her
$50,000?
Y'all know I had to use that clip. Michelle, please make the current Ted say $50,000 so I can switch out that one. Leslie ends up at the country club all alone, but then she gets that sneaky link late night text from Marcel saying, "What's up?" I think that's what he says. Anyway, he gets her to leave the country club and she's going to spend her New Year's Eve with a cop. And finally, we're at the country club where Kenny Lattimore's mic is on, honey. The singing, I just love it. I love that they're getting all these great singers for Beyond the Gates. Excited to see who they get for this next season. Anyway, you have Tomas, Kat, Jacob, Naomi, Chelsea, Madison, even Ashley and Derek there who awkwardly hug at the stroke of midnight. But the big thing I wanted to point out was Chelsea. Chelsea's being very secretive about these text messages, and she's texting the ambassador of the arts to the arts of Prince George's County. And I've got a feeling this ambassador is not a prince, but rather a princess. Are we going to get an open relationship storyline with Chelsea? One that doesn't involve her getting kidnapped? TBD, time will tell. So what did you think of this episode? As always, let me know in the comments, save this video, share this video, do all the things, and I love you for watching.